What up? What it do? It's your boy JDQ with the crew of Vision iView TV. And before we get officially started tonight, I would like to make a short announcement or a quick reminder to please check out the multiple links that this channel previews, whether it be in the description area, whether it be in the About Us part of the channel, wherever you see any links outside of like pointing to any other outside website off of YouTube, like for example teespring.com, PayPal, Cash App, TikTok, you know, I was gonna say Twitch, but I mean, yeah, Twitch too, even though we're barely on there. But I mean, if you want to go ahead and add yourself on to Twitch on our account, that'd be great too. But you know, Twitter accounts, Instagram accounts, all that stuff. Just make sure you go follow us on all those different social media platforms. And at the same time, check out ways that you can bless yourself through blessing the channel and the team, or vice versa. So that being said, while I wait for my team members to arrive, this is not going to be a super long stream tonight. This is going to be a half-hour stream maximum. All we're going to be doing is react to the official music video that REDIMI2 dropped earlier today. He had dropped the audio video. And when I say audio video, I just mean like it has an image and just the song. That's the first thing he dropped earlier today. But then a few hours ago, he dropped the official like production based like music video to the song. So I haven't seen that yet. I did hit like on it already just because I know it's fire in advance. Same thing I did with the actual song. But yeah, I haven't seen it yet, nor has any of my other team members of the channel. So it'll be interesting to say the least. Obviously, if you're not following REDIMI2 or any of these guys in the song on Instagram or any of that, or on YouTube, do yourself a huge favor and do so, because they're very interactive with the supporters. They're very interactive with people that give them the time of day. I'm actually a little surprised, but in a good way, because I've actually been interacting with some of these artists in the DMs on Instagram. And it's, you know, obviously it's work-related stuff, you know, with the channel and all that stuff. But still, the fact that they are able to make the time within their busy schedule and day to respond to any of like my messages or whatever was a huge blessing in itself. They didn't have to do it, because I'm pretty sure they have tons of people messaging them, you know, commenting on the stuff or whatever. And so, you know, I could understand, because I went through a little bit of that some time ago. Like I think it was like, I want to say like last year or the year before last year. You know, I had a lot of people messaging me at once, and there's still like a bunch of like unanswered like DMs in the your boy JDQ account on Instagram. It's not because I don't want to answer. It's because it's overwhelmingly amounts of messages, and it's like every day there's like a new one from like, you know, not one, but there's, let's say for example, there's like 20 new ones in a day, and yeah, it just gets a little overwhelming. So yeah, but I do try my best to answer back as soon as possible, and I do try to answer back in a timely fashion. And if I don't answer back, then, you know, either it's the message itself is being like filtered through like a junk or spam mail type of inbox, which happens sometimes on Instagram. So it's not like I'm ignoring anyone on purpose. But anyways, that all being said, and while we wait for Geeko and Jay the producer to arrive, I'm gonna have this on the side here. Yep, actually, you know what, here, let's do that way. That looks good. And for now, I'm gonna do this just while we wait. And also on top of, you know, while we wait, if y'all could do me a huge favor and check out some of the last videos that I posted yesterday, I will highly appreciate it. Matter of fact, one of the last videos I posted yesterday got some of those artists' attention, and they're actually the ones that I was like messaging back and forth with, and it was a blessing, and it was great to interact with other children of God. It's always nice. It's always refreshing to be able to do that. Um, yeah, so just share those videos forward as soon as possible, because subbing to the channel, it's cool, it's nice. Liking the videos, that's nice too. But the thing that will propel the channel forward to bigger audiences and reach newer people and more people will be if you guys were to share the content forward. And that's something, if you've been noticing, I have been pretty much repeating that for the last few streams and videos that I've done. And it's because it's that important. You know, again, likes are important, subs are important, sure. But I guess the way of measuring what's the most important thing, because of how much more effective and more reach it will have, is if you guys were to share the content forward. And I and my team can only do so much as far as like sharing goes. So the rest is up to you guys. So we will highly appreciate it if you can share our stuff forward. I don't see Kiko here yet, but I do have the video right here, just kind of like standing by in the meantime. And as we wait, what I'm gonna do is, real quick, without wasting too much time, I'll just kind of point out which videos we had last that are really good. Like, I mean, it's good stuff. But obviously, if you didn't see them, here, let's do that. Okay, here we go. Okay. Boom. All right, so these are some of the last videos we've put out between yesterday and today. I really do recommend this one right here, the Power Couples and Christian Rap. There's a series I'm working on, and I did the first video yesterday on Borrero and Bianca the Grace. It's really, I mean, listen, it's worth the watch. Like, if anyone is interested in couples to like look towards for aspiration or inspiration or motivation, and pretty much how to be, or how to care for each other in a relationship, then that is the one to see. I see William Finlay in here. God bless you, brother. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. No, you're good. You're good. You're right on time. You're right on time. I'm just waiting for Kiko and Jay, the producer, to show up so we can get the show on the road. And if anything, if worse comes to worse, and let's say it gets to like 8:15 or something like that, and no one is here, then I will start off. Because this is going to be a really short stream, William. So don't get too excited, because we're not going to be here for too long. We're just going to react to a video, give our thoughts or 2 cents, and call it a day. So I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't get too comfortable. But yeah, if you can, and for anyone that's going to come across the channel and the stream right now, okay, this video right here, this one right here, Power Couples and Christian Rap, #1, check it out, share it forward. And then of course this one, the one I dropped earlier today, REDIMI2, 100 times 35 reaction video, check that out as well. The other ones, the shorts are always a good go-to, just if you need a good chuckle or a good laugh or something. But all these are between today and yesterday. I dropped a few. I think I dropped like 4 or 5 videos yesterday. Um, yeah. So real simple, real simple. I did see the videos. I appreciate you sharing all that with me, man. I actually shared it forward in the group chat, I believe. I feel like I should also share it on Facebook just because a wider audience for some reason. But I appreciate you sharing all that stuff with me. I really do. It's always refreshing to see someone who is always up to date with like the worldly news, even though it's obviously it's like controlled and it's it's already there's an agenda behind everything. But it's always good to see someone who's always keeping up. So, but yeah, so we got 1 minute to go before I officially start. I do think Jay, the producer, is about to log in right now. Hopefully both of them are, but Jay, the producer, is confirming that he's indeed about to log in. So, yeah. Let's take this out. Oh, so William, now that you bring that up, about the numbers thing. So there is something that I do hold account to myself because so I have different accounts and channels, right? That from time to time I utilize to try to help myself and the channel. I think I have like around somewhere between like 7 and 10 accounts or channels that I try to utilize in a strategic way to kind of like up the videos beforehand. That way it doesn't work all the time, it just works sometimes. Sometimes it'll propel the video forward. So if you see like 8 or 10 likes before the video gets published, or right away when it gets published, there's like 7 or like 10 likes, more than likely it is me and like the team. But that's just like I try to do that every time, just because it helps with the algorithm and all that, and it helps propel the video forward to get it recommended in other places. So sometimes it's like us. Sometimes it might be YouTube, but then other times I do have to be transparent and admit that I do try to like help myself out by giving the videos likes on my behalf, or the team itself gives the videos likes in advance, even if we don't watch it right away, just to kind of try to boost the algorithm to our favor. All right, so while we wait for the fellas to chime in, quick reminder before we start. Tonight's stream is going to be a short, sweet, and to the point type of stream. We won't be taking too long. We won't be taking too much of your time. Half hour of the actual streaming maximum. So I'm not saying like half hour in total, because that would leave us with like about 15 minutes right now. But half hour maximum of watching the video, critiquing it, giving each our 2 cents in opinion, and so on and so forth. So that's what we'll be doing tonight. Nothing crazy. However, I am kind of expecting the same usual high quality, high grade production value that REDIMI2 and all these other artists always contribute to and make and produce. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting something patriotic, something honorable of my motherland. I'm expecting something beautiful, something that really pretty much shows off the beauty of my country, my island, and just something something wholesome that I can share with anybody and everybody, and be proud of. That's what I'm hoping. Well, that's what I know I will get with this video without even seeing it. But that's what I'm expecting to see, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna just put the video to the side. Boom. And in the nick of time, Jay the producer is now in the VIP room right now. We're just waiting on Kiko. Yeah, William, I saw that. I think I shared that with the group chat earlier too. The statue that they took down, the Moses statue, and put on this golden female Medusa type statue. It's weird. Dave, the producer, let me know whenever you're good to go. That way I can at least bring you on in advance while we wait for Kiko. And whoever all is in here, thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys stopping by, showing some love and support. It's always nice to see everyone here. Wonder who else is all here, because I think like 2 or 3 people. Looks like it's got twisted horns. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw it. It has like twisted horns, and I think it also has like multiple hands or arms or something like that. So the twisted horns on the statue, I think that's why I said like a Medusa type of like feature on her head or something like that. But I think it also had like multiple arms and hands. I had to go back and look at it because I know for sure I saw it like an hour before I got back home. I didn't read the entire article, but you know, I saw it briefly. Whenever Kiko is ready, let me know. Just to know if I can bring you on and wait for Jay to be ready. 3 eyes, yeah. Agreed. Go ahead, Carvel. Get your bottle of water. I actually got mine right here. And I think what I'll do while we wait is actually start doing this. That way, when I bring the guys on, I don't have to do that change and it'll look like really extreme. And by the way, if y'all notice right from the get-go, okay, right from the get-go, y'all see the lamb, okay? Not a goat like Daddy Yankee's album art, right, which is demonic in nature, but this is a lamb, symbolizing the Lamb of God, symbolizing Jesus Christ. And MC16 stands for Mark 16. MC is in Spanish, Marcos. So Marcos 16. I forget the other verses. It's the chapter, but the verse I forget. I'm pretty sure it'll write the whole thing as the video progresses. But I know, I think it's either, let me see, go 16, it's something like that. We'll see it in a second. But it's like the main motto of the REDIMI2 ministry, basically. So I see Kiko is here. Yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Brother, man. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. Okay. I see Jay is ready. I just need the okay from Kiko to get the show on the road officially with them. Okay, they are ready. So without further ado, please in the live chat help me with a round of applause. My 2 team members here that I'm grateful for, Kiko and Jay the producer. All right.
Yo, can you see me?
I can't see you. No, I can feel you, but I
I
can't
don't
see you.
understand. I'm not understanding why you can't see me.
That is weird. You're gonna have to check your camera button
I
on
really
the.
tried to stop. I was trying for the past 10 minutes.
Oh wow.
Is my voice loud like
Yeah,
last time?
it's loud and clear. I can hear you.
But it's not loud like last time. That last video was
No,
loud.
no, it's loud enough. It's loud enough and clear. It doesn't sound like you're screaming or anything. It just sounds normal. So, Jay, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, thank you. You guys are too kind. Too kind, people. You guys are too kind. I appreciate you. Thank you. Much love. Much love.
That was you? Wow. Next time, come in with a song.
Right? So, before we begin, fellas, let me just do a quick summary of the music video we're about to watch and review really fast. So, I think you guys know that on this channel, I reviewed and did a reaction video to last year's album, Kings and Queens by REDIMI2, right? Where he had like featured artists on the song and he brought in like new people to the game, right? So this isn't any different. The only thing that's different is these are already known artists within the Christian rap world. But it's a very patriotic song because 100 by 35 are the official measurements of the land mass of Puerto Rico. So anytime you hear someone say 100 by 35, they're literally just talking about the size, like the height and length of the landmass of PR. So right from the get-go, what do you guys, first of all, how was your day? I'm so rude. How was your day, guys? I am so sorry. How was your busy work day today before we start?
Hey, who are you talking to first?
I'll let you start. That's my bad. I should have been more direct. But yeah, you, Jay.
Well, you know, my office closes at 2:30 and I left at 4, so
That makes sense.
I've been busy.
That makes complete and total sense because why not, right? Man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, you know, if you want to be successful, you know, I'm transitioning from one position to a completely different position. And in order for me to be successful, I got to work harder than everybody else around me.
Okay, I respect that. That is actually some solid advice there, my friend. But yeah, that's good to hear that at least you're getting, you know, like more hours. They're paying you extra, like for the extra hours.
Oh no, I'm salary.
Oh,
I'm a salary person.
Man,
Yeah.
dang. You got to remind me of this before I ask it again next time.
Yeah. But no, I mean, you know, I've got to work harder, you know, because I'm learning new skills, learning a new part of my trade, and what I'm doing now is not something that I'm used to doing. Like I can go out and fix something, I can go out and troubleshoot something that comes easy to me, but the stuff inside the office, that's all new. The office politicking, you know, the whole 9 yards.
True.
It's all new.
And the lingo and all that probably.
Yeah. I got to be professional.
Well, Fallen World here says humility. Oh, trust me, this family carries humility extremely, extremely well. But I'm not here to talk about that. See, I just showed you right there. Boom. Kiko, how was your work day today? And overall, how was your day today? Before we start,
I didn't work today. I don't work Friday.
That's right. You were free today. I'm surprised you didn't invite me on one of your beach runs.
Nah, I woke up late because I went to sleep late last night working on music, and then I woke up. I went to have a nice lunch, drank a protein, and
went right back to sleep.
No, I didn't go back to sleep. Because it was like I woke up around noon, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
I hate that, yo.
I went to sleep around 5 in the morning.
Yeah. Like whenever, if and whenever that does happen to me, I get up so angry and upset with myself and life. And I was like, yo, literally the entire day just passed by, and I have not done a thing. That's like the worst feeling in the world, to feel
Well,
unproductive.
it's worse during this season because the hour change. It gets dark faster.
Mhm.
It's depressing.
Fair enough. So, fellas, after what I just explained about what this video is about, what are you guys expecting already in advance? Jay, you first.
I don't know who these people are.
Okay.
You know, I don't know who they are. And I did not know that 100 times 35 was the measurements of the island. So it's all new to me.
The measurement of what?
Puerto Rico.
What?
It's 100 by 35. 100 miles by 35 miles.
Oh yeah.
So 100 across, 35 from top to bottom.
Man, I learned something new today. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's always. I mean, see, this is why you got to subscribe to the channel, baby. You have to subscribe, and you have to check out the team streams if you want to learn something. You know, you learn something new every day. But yeah, no, Redimido, y'all know who Redimido is. Maybe not by name, but once you see him, you'll be like, oh, okay, I remember that guy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know him. I don't know this guy.
He's
no offense. No offense.
You good? You good?
You know, I'm just not. You know.
Once I think once you hear him, probably.
We try to keep up with the hip hop world, but
with the Christian hip hop,
way.
I do.
Music.
I keep up with the Christian guys.
Right.
That's what I listen to in the car mostly because you know they have that radio station over here. But yeah, that's I don't really listen to much of anything nowadays, to be honest.
I heard that and I felt it. But so Redimido, just a quick summary on him. He's a Dominican, but he moved to PR like years ago. So he has embraced PR as his home. If anyone asks him like right away, he'll say, well, I'm Dominican in nature, like from birth, but PR is my home. So he's made, and Puerto Ricans, have embraced him as one of our own since he moved to PR and started making music from there. So technically he's a brother in that sense, to where he has grown with us in a sense, on the island. So yeah, he just considers himself like one of us basically, because he's embraced the island and the people from the island so much that he's integrated to the point where honestly, even sometimes I forget that he's Dominican sometimes. But that being said, man, he's one of the greatest Hispanic Christian rappers of our time. I can attest to that for sure. He's right up there with Alex Zurlo, Manny Monte, Funky, all the pioneers, Vico C. He's right up there with all of them. So he's always bringing in new people to the game, but he's also always showing love and respect to the people who are already in the game, and shows them their due shine, if you will. But that being said, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna hit play. We're gonna watch, we're gonna react, and then we'll give our 2 cents each. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Esto es 100 por 35 y nosotros lo corremos. Dame un break que te diré cómo lo hacemos. De Fajardo hasta Rincón la montamos y la rompemos. Vamos llenos de fuego y con Cristo lo corremos. Lo corremos, lo corremos, lo corremos.
Del este al oeste. vestido del norte al sur. El chamaco en la pista cambiando de vía, buscando los real y somos la luz. Lo que te ata te lleva al ataúd. Se cansaron de comer lo mismo del menú. Ey. Y le dimos a Gabriel junto a Cristian Ponce, Yonki, Willy, Borre y Alessú. No me importan las revistas, pero si la vi por quiero la cantidad del censo. Puerto Rico completo pa' Cristo. No me voy a callar mi boca, las cuerdas vocales me puso un megáfono. Cuando voy a meterme en la presencia de Dios, comunico, tiro mi teléfono. Ey, en vano trabaja el que tú tienes de en la espalda si Dios no cuida tu espalda. En vano trabaja la crisis espiritualmente, la Biblia es el alma. En vano juzga a la hermana que no usa la falda si finalmente no te salva. Dios termina lo que empezó, papi, nunca se tarda. No somos los únicos que rechazamos hablar de lo que ya no hablamos. 2023, el avivamiento de todos los cristianos. Si nos juntamos como Jesús era uno con el Padre, ganamos. Quien dijo que no podemos tener flow mientras damos contenido sano?
Soy de Guabaja, un llanero, pero no llanero solitario. Llanero flocha por Rosario, barrio Ingenio, ese es mi barrio. De niño siempre decían que yo iba a ser un sicario, pero Dios habló una palabra de mi fue lo contrario. Y ahora predicamos hasta en la luz, en el casa en la esquina todo el que se cruce. A mis pasajeros hasta en el Uber, siempre ganando alma, nunca luce. Los demonios me piden que no abuse, porque las tinieblas te compuse. Ya me impuse, pero lo hice a propósito. No pidan que me excuse, ya no tenemos reversa, catalogados como sinvergüenza. No nos vamos a detener por más que vengan las situaciones adversas. Quisieron callarnos con un cubreboca y no estuvo ni cerca. Nada va a lograr que este evangelio se tuerza. Poscateros tengan contenido y que VA active el palabreo. Que Robi active el sancocho y es la reacción de la barra de estos 6 raperos que le hacen la guerra al sistema, que se ven contra el Dios verdadero, rompiendo la pista de Caldibaraja sin necesidad de inyectarte veneno.
Y así.
Boricua hasta en la luna, ey, cristiano hasta en hambruna. Como el arroz estamos en todos lados, cristianos rompiendo donde no te imaginas. Aunque no cierren las vías para llegar, creamos marginales donde nos marginan. Una vez yo le dije a Mikey Backstage que iba a ser imposible ignorarnos, que nosotros vamos a romper aunque ni la paloma la mano va a darnos. Y sé que es posible que vamos a tardarnos, pero Dios es perfecto y no se equivocó cuando prometió que va a utilizarnos. El mejor futbolista del mundo señala para el cielo cuando nota un gol. Balbi sabe que es más easy pasar por el Niagara en bici, cantar una vida sin Dios. Dame un break. Farru no quiere ni pepa ni agua para la seca desde que la fuente de vida probó. Mi testimonio. Hace 10 años la droga me iba a matar. Hace un año no salía del hospital. Dios me dijo que pronto se me iba a dar. Y en mayo tengo el Coca-Cola Music Hall.
Esto es 100 por 35 y nosotros lo corremos. Come on, break, que te diré cómo lo hacemos. De Fajardo hasta Rincón la montamos y la rompemos. Vamos llenos de fuego y con Cristo lo corremos. Lo corremos, lo corremos, lo corremos.
Esto es 100 por 35 y comandamos. Yeah, los que no nos doblamos. Si te preguntan.
I had to pause this really fast. This is the guy who confused me with the other rapper on the Instagram live that happened a few days ago.
That's the dude?
Yeah. Not the one that I got confused for, but the one who confused me with the other guy. But
Okay.
but he was cool. Yeah.
Not for nothing, man. That hook is pretty fire.
That's what
The
I'm
beat's
saying.
fire.
though, man.
The
Yeah.
beat's fire too.
They mixed in like a little bit of salsa within the rap.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my Spanish isn't strong enough to follow the lyrics. But the gist of it is the way to correct things in Puerto Rico is with the Lord, right?
Correct. That is
Yeah.
1,000% correct.
Yeah. You're talking about Jesus and
Yep.
yeah, what you just said, yeah. I think so far everybody did a great job rapping.
So far, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Por mi viejo yo dile que ya ni hablamos, que bajo el salitre lo enterramos. Cambio los panas por Biblia y la calle en vigilia. Y la vieja me dijo no puedes matarte si al cielo te afilia. Yo voy a seguir haciéndole frente al aborto y la pedofilia, porque ni el Papa ni Biden van a criar mi familia. Esta es la isla de los relevantes, donde las estrellas se ven más brillantes, en la tierra de reina y grandes cantantes. El evangelio que vine a traerte es el mismo de antes, porque el Mesías salió de Israel y no de almirante. Vinimos a darle un golpe de estado, con la palabra barriendo el pecado. pecado. Somos la sal, nunca mantecado. En PR podemos roncar. Si quieren hablar de legado, háblenme de Guille y estoy delgado. Funky, Alex Zurdo, Cristian Ponce, Vico C, Willy también es de aquí. Desde que lo adoptamos, seguimos, paramos.
A la Z. En una isla de sueño, nací este Luquillo. Y en mi rincón hay agua buena y no me guillo. De este hormiguero salen bendiciones para tantos millos. Y a ti yo te aseguro tocamos más corazones que gatillos. Nadie fue los míos, nos tiraron piedras pero hicimos río. En la Caribe puse a...
Tell me why that guy look like Ramon.
Wait, what?
Tell me why that guy look like Ramon.
maybe it's the angle and the lighting. But if I were to place a picture next to Ramon, it'd be like, never mind. But I know why you're saying it though. I know why you're saying it, and yeah, in this specific moment, I agree.
That's how they
wardrobe, yeah, that's how they should look. That wardrobe ain't helping him out.
Right.
Donde tú cantamos himnos de victoria, Caribe Río. Cristo es más que suficiente, el Espíritu Santo, ese gerente. Piché la paja, alta paja que te la sacamos como Clemente. Hasta en la NASA ya tenemos gente. En música y deporte un referente. Y solo somos más de 3 millones. Imagina si fuéramos un continente.
Dios me abrió la puerta de esta isla y no hay hombre que me la cierre. Llevo esta tierra en mi corazón y de allí no hay quien me la destierre. Y aunque lo diga el artista más grande y a su ignorancia se aferre, esta nación es bendita, esto es P, bendito R. Y lo corremos sin la ganga, sin los palos, sin los tiradores. Lo corremos con una nueva generación de predicadores. Con ayuno y oración, siempre honrando a los antecesores. Lo corremos con los cristianos, te dije Moluco, que son los mejores. Perdonen muchachos, que mi intención es romperles el ego. Sé que quemó como fuego a lo que se hacen los sordos diciendo. Sé que lo que digo molesta, como caminar sobre piezas de Lego. Cómo soportar este género, sin Eddie, sin Vico y sin Tego. Por el nuevo voltaje de Julio están los maleantes haciendo crossover. El titerito ya no quiere ser un guasón por Farru y Larry Over. Del cielo tenemos full cover, a Puerto Rico le haremos takeover. De tinieblas a luz, gracias a Jesús a la muerte le dimos game over. Y este 11 de marzo.
So I'm getting some messages on live chat. They're seeing a black screen. I'm pretty sure it has to do because of, temporary copyright reasons. It's something that I'm gonna have to. Let me just do this real quick. Maybe that helps. I'm not sure. Let me know in the live chat if y'all see us again by me unsharing the screen. But for the most part, that's like pretty much like the video. I will dispute the copyright or whatever issue that it might be, and we should be fine afterwards. But so far, Jay, what are your thoughts on the visuals and the video and the colors, the lighting, all that, the direction of the video itself?
Mm-hmm.
Check 1, 2.
Yeah, now we hear you.
There you go. Okay. Man, I thought it was fire, man. To be honest with you, if I had to pick who I felt had like the best verse, I would have to go with the last guy just because it was the most memorable out of all of them.
And that's REDIMI2. The last one is REDIMI2. So
yeah.
It makes sense.
So just the way he broke his verse up, and how he highlighted his punchlines was definitely done with a little bit more professionalism than some of the other guys on the track.
Right on. Kigo, what are your thoughts?
I would agree that REDIMI2 did the best. I like the first El Gordo.
Okay.
He did pretty good. Yeah, the big heavy dude. He did really good. The first kid did really good too.
And I like the light skinned dude too. Like the way he came in was the one with the glass, the hat and the sports. He was nice too.
They were all good, man.
Yeah.
They did a great job, right? I mean, it's kind of. I would have to listen to it again to see who did the actual best. But like you said, like the last one was more memorable.
Yeah.
Plus, I've heard his voice before.
Mhm.
So, and I've also heard Alex Sudo's voice before. But I will say that I've heard Alex Sudo do way better verses.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So, but the first three guys are really good too. Compared to I was gonna share something with you today just because they did a video in Puerto Rico, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
There's this guy called Baby Chino or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
I've
Baby.
I've heard, but
Have you seen
I've never seen. No.
Not to go off this subject, but I would like to put that video too, so you can see the two sides of the island. Because what they just did, they just got done preaching the gospel in the best way that they can through a verse and through a hook. That beat was fire. I love the beat. By the way, I got a beat like that that's much different, and I just think beats like that are dope. But not to follow up, I want to say. Anyway, go ahead, take it away.
Would you use that beat if it were available to you? That same exact beat.
The one that they just used?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably do a one verse. I'm not trying to do a whole song with it.
I have good news for you, my friends. He announced that he will be releasing the instrumental to that song to be available for anyone to use however you want to use it. So we might just have another collaborative song on our hands, potentially. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But
I have to rap in Spanish though.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Why not?
So there's been moments in the past where he has released instrumentals, right, for anyone to use and just kind of like post what they did with it or whatever. And there's been tons of examples of someone like rapping in English on the tracks, just for sake of experimentation and diversity. So you're not forced to do it in Spanish. If you feel more comfortable doing it in English, you can. So
it's whatever comes. But anyways, that whole entire song is pretty good now.
Yeah.
I would hear it again.
You want to hear it again?
No, I would hear it again.
I would hear it. Like I could see myself bumping that in the car. I bet you that bass hits too.
I heard it in the car earlier today, and I was like, "Yeah, this is one of those loop repeat songs. This is gonna burn out within a month or two." It's a good song to like clean the house to, work out to. You know what I'm saying? These are the moments where I'm like, this is why I say to people, we have everything you need on this side. Like, if you need a song to like do the dishes to, we got that. If you need a song to like clean your car to, we got that. If you need a song to like work out to, we got that. There's no excuse.
Hold up. The problem is some people like darkness, man.
I know.
They want to hear dark thoughts and dark patterns. That's the creature in man that God is trying to eliminate within all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and it's pathetic and sad that someone who's been given life and they out here enjoying someone disrespect them through lyrics, and they don't understand it. They don't even get it because they think it's just music. It's like during a trance. You know what I'm saying?
You sent me something on Instagram the other day, and what did I say? What did I say about them? That these guys are out here.
Oh yeah.
Dancing around.
Yeah, acting like fools or something like that.
Yeah, playing pretend in front of a camera.
Yeah, that's the phrase you use. Playing pretend. Pretend gangsters. Pretend
gangsters.
Who's doing that?
It's rap.
I said they look silly AF. Can't believe these clowns woke up on that day to play pretend, laughing my backside off.
But I forget the actual name of the group, but I know who you're talking about because I saw it and I was like, yeah, that's the world we live in nowadays, and that's what's promoted. Yeah. So
yeah, it was done on purpose.
Yep. I talked about that on I think yesterday on one of the 5 videos that I dropped yesterday. I was pretty much ranting on how like people need to stop allowing themselves to be fed to this system of like, oh, that song is trending, so it must be hot, so it must be the best thing right now, so I should be listening to it. Like, when in reality, it's paid, promotional, pumped out music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everything is paid promotional. Like, I could take my own money and do the same thing, but I don't choose to. I choose not to. Like, if a person finds me, they find me. If they don't, oh well. That's just how it is for me. They're trying to hear to be famous. Like, I don't even like getting on camera. You know, I do it for you because, you know, I support you. And when we see things that, you know, that it's like, I don't understand how human beings who have been given life, they don't see these things.
Yep.
Like, you're made from the image of God. God is love. Like, I don't understand. I don't, like, how can you walk outside of that? And no matter how painful this life is, you know, I just heard one of the most painful things happen in my personal family about a week ago, and I had to continue living and walking in as much peace as possible. I don't like no form of darkness, yo. No. Because it just destroys a person from within. They don't even see it coming.
So what happens is, and this is to start closing things out, but what happens is that mankind is naturally selfish. Because even in the Garden of Eden, you know what I'm saying? All it took was like the enemy to like whisper like, "Hey, you know, you'll be like God. You know, you'll have all knowledge. You'll blah blah blah." And what happened? You know what I'm saying? Selfishness, like curiosity first, and then selfishness took over, and now we're at where we're at. But mankind continues to display the same symptom over and over again. But yeah, any last thoughts before we close out?
Yeah, mankind is trash.
I don't think so. I just think the wickedness, and like we can live without it. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
like,
man, listen, man, mankind is trash. Let me tell you how trash this place is.
I get it.
We got real world, like real issues in this world. And the news is talking about you can't say the word man anymore.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You kidding me? Like, this place is a joke.
It's disrespectful because they're trying to deceive.
It's very disrespectful, you know, because it's like, and like the people sit there, like I'm watching the people around me talking about, you know, can you believe that, you know, you can't say manpower anymore, and this, that, and the third. I'm like, are you guys, what, like, seriously, you guys are wasting your energy and your time on that. And then I saw something on YouTube. It pulled up and they were like, this lady was 100%, you know, saying, yeah, because, you know, it's some BS to do with oppression and I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. There's no hope. There's only hope. The only hope we have is Jesus, because you can't put your hope in these people on this planet. You can't do it.
No one.
You can't do it. Mankind is trash. Period.
You know, life is a test, man. What you expect?
20 seconds.
Like if life is a test, you're gonna expect all these things to happen. All things are possible, man.
Yep.
You know, and so like killing somebody is possible over an argument. You know, because you can't control yourself, your anger, your issue. You know, you can't have a decent conversation with people because they have it in them to think that they know it all. None of us know it all. I don't know how to fix a car. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I can't sit here and say that I know everything, but what I do know is that I'm made from love. We've all been made from love, and I do understand that this life that we've been given is like, if you read scriptures correctly, you're gonna find out that God tested Abraham, to Moses, to Isaac. So if he tested them, he's testing every single one of us.
Yep.
Okay. So life is a test, and if you fail that test, that's your fault. I ain't gonna miss you.
Even Jesus himself was tested, so let's not forget that. But
yeah, but he passed the test of righteousness.
Yep.
You know, And like, I'll put it to you like this: these dating apps. This is the reason I think Andrew Tate went to jail. He's running a scam of dating lines, like these dating apps, where he convinces the most beautiful women. And what is a man's most desired idea?
Well,
it's a woman, right? Adam couldn't be by himself, so God created Eve. But that came from the thoughts of Adam because he didn't want to be alone. No man wants to be alone, okay? And what does people like Andrew Tate do? They use the main factor of a man and a woman who are in search of each other in this world. Just the same way you're searching for God, you're searching for your woman or your husband, whatever, and you're searching for your household. And so when you're searching for these things which are heavenly, you're gonna be enraged by the fact that there are people out here trying to deceive you with your music, your movies, your little ads. I don't care for it because you're not playing with me with it. But my whole thing is that people like Andrew Tate think that they can take a woman, just like the devil uses a woman's body to deceive a man. These things happen on a daily basis, thinking that you're gonna pull the cheap over me, trying to take all my money over a dating app. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a scam. It's an evil act. So I think all evil actors, you deserve some type of righteous punishment. You understand what I mean? I don't do you walk around doing these things?
No.
No, not that I can think of.
As a man, do you want to live life alone?
No, that's the thing.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
They use the main focal point, and these women, they're stupid because they fall for it. They have taken life and they've rejected righteousness. Okay, they've rejected how to be a wife, how to be there for their husband, how to be a daughter. Okay, how to be someone's cousin, how to be someone's friend, and all for money.
Yeah.
The dollar can collapse tonight. The dollar can collapse tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then what you gonna be working for?
Yep.
What you gonna be working for?
For nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Anyway, the world is crap, nigga. Like, the world has a lot of trash ass dumb shit. It's just ridiculous. Like, you often I understand why people stop working and they become vagabonds. Like, they say this world is like, oh, I'm being tested. Oh, hell no, I'm being disrespected every day I wake up to go through traffic just to get paid $10 an hour, come back home tired, do it all over again in 12 hours for 5 days, 6 days a week. Some people got to work 2-3 hours. But now you got women who use their body to make more money than most men can ever imagine. Yo, no one cares about a man.
Nope.
At the end of the day, men are ugly.
Well,
I'm just saying, like, so
I can't say that about myself.
All the homosexual nonsense that's going on, you're never gonna convince a man that when I look at a man, I don't see nothing attractive about him. Okay? You can put on a costume with your makeup and your drag queen nonsense, you look ugly.
I know it's you.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
I can tell.
Like, think about this, man. This one kid, he just, like, think about this. Check this out. You seen that show, Adam 22? This fool pretty much exposed his friend over some weird situation that I don't really want to talk. But the whole point I'm trying to say that there are people out there deceiving people. You understand what I mean? And it can come from your friends, it can come from your closest, your family, it can come from anywhere. At the end of the day, the world, listen, man, it's messed up, man. Everything can collapse tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay?
And it's happening in other countries.
People are living foolishness, living in foolishness, man. Living in foolishness. That shit ain't for me, man. So yeah, I get amped up about this nonsense, but hey, I can control myself. You know, like it don't bother me. If you make it to heaven, God bless you. If you don't, that's your fault.
Yeah.
We're given the choice every day.
That's your fault. Like,
it's up to us to choose God over ourselves.
It's thy will be done. Your will within you. Like, if you can't figure that out, if you can't figure out scripture, and then when someone's out here actually trying to tell you about it, and you keep rejecting it and all this, not like above, you ain't above God. You ain't above God's word. I'm not above God's word. I'm not above God. I'm a little ant walk. I'm just a little thought, just like your thought. I'm that's it, and we can disappear.
I had one of my coworkers asked me if I thought that I was a good person. You know what I asked him? I asked him, by what do you measure good?
Exactly.
You know, he was like, what do you mean? I said, well, if you're gonna measure by man's standard, yeah, I think I'm a really good guy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're measuring it by God's standards, not even close.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Not even close.
No, because God is holy.
Yeah.
God didn't have to create men.
Yeah, but he didn't. But he could it just kind of caught him off guard because he was like, you know, like, what do you mean? What do you mean by what standard?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it just goes to show, man. These guys, you know, they live by the standards of man.
Yep. We're just called to take up our cross and follow Christ. I mean, we're gonna stumble and fall along the way, but we're following Him, and that's the important thing. But
yeah, you know, I was sitting there thinking about this the other day. I was like, man, you know, I've always in my head when people would say, oh, like, you know, what kind of superpowers you would want to have.
mm-hmm.
I always say to myself, man, I want to have the powers that Jesus had. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can heal people.
Yeah.
You can heal people and you know, bring the dead back to life. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
You know,
like, I always thought like those powers are like unbelievable. You know, they're way better than what Superman can do.
what I could say this about what you just got saying is this. I pray to be as kind, as merciful, and as forgiving as Christ in this world that's a testing ground. Because you're going to get disrespected.
Yeah.
And if you can't control yourself with these things, like dealing with people whether it's a customer or whatever, or your boss, or like you go to the gas station, somebody might disrespect you, might try to rob you.
At the end of the day, it is harder. It is so much easier
Mm-hmm.
to give in to your emotions and attack somebody or do something that can injure them. That's easy.
Yep.
That's easy to do. The hardest thing to do is restraining
Mm-hmm.
your flesh.
That is
Correct.
true.
It takes a much bigger man to restrain the flesh.
Yep.
You know.
And that's why I just said that I pray to be as kind as possible.
Yeah.
You know, like you can call me whatever. Like I rather lean towards love, peace, and harmony. Yo, in this world, I don't know if we will find harmony, but I know in heaven we will. You know, you can find joy, you can find happiness, you can find love, you can find peace, you can even find kindness. But to be ultimately in harmony with your neighbor, the world, the nations, with the wickedness of man that we have to tolerate, like in this world, I don't think harmony is like the kingdom of heaven. Because in the kingdom of heaven, think about this. Do you really think that God has time to argue with anybody? God doesn't have time to argue with anybody.
He doesn't need to either.
He doesn't have to. You know? So for us, we can sit here, debate, argue, whatever, but I'm gonna walk. When it's time to walk away, I'm gonna walk away. Because at the end of the day, I gotta keep myself in control. I'm gonna be one day standing before God for whatever I've done in this life. Okay, for whatever I uttered out of my mouth, whatever I've done. Like for people who to think that God gave them life to do whatever they want, whatever they please, good luck with that, kid. That's the same mentality Satan thinks.
Yep.
Satan thinks he can do whatever he wants. That's why, man, when I look at hip hop music, man, I despise it, yo, because the brainwashing, the disrespect, I gotta walk away. I can't listen to them, man, because I'm gonna be enraged by them, and I don't want that. You know what I mean? I don't want to walk around thinking, man, if I see this fool, I'm a straight up coke jock. But you know, like I ain't trying to do none of these things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to walk in peace. I'm trying to walk in love. Okay? Every single day of my life. And it's a difficult thing in this world. It's a difficult thing in this world.
Well, let's just close it out. You know, My last words is the hip hop culture is a trash ass culture. So let's wrap it up. God bless everybody. Love you.
Well, hey, going back to the music video we were talking,
Right.
I think they all did a great job. The beat was great.
Yeah.
They all had their voice. They all had things to say in different ways, but ultimately it was the same type of message. So I bump it again.
Yeah.
Definitely an automatic repeat for me for sure. I'll let you guys go so that I can say the final words and reminders to the beautiful people out here watching this. But thanks for being here with me, guys. I appreciate your presence. It means the world to me. So,
peace.
God bless everyone. See you on the next one. Later.
Amen. So, that being said, a quick reminder to everyone in the live chat, whether it be now or afterwards, after the video is posted, please, respectfully, I have to beg. I'm kidding. I'm not begging, but I am requesting or recommending you guys to please share the content forward. As I said at the beginning of the stream, liking our videos helps, subscribing helps, but the greatest thing that you can do for this team and this channel is to share the content forward. Why? Because by sharing it forward, we are reaching more people, and there's more people being, pretty much targeted with informative videos that we do from time to time. And it just allows newer audience people and supporters to back us up and help the channel grow. So I'll appreciate that. The team will appreciate that. And of course, as always, the Cash App and PayPal links are in the About Us section of the channel. If you're looking to bless us with anything to help the channel move forward, we'll also appreciate that. And yeah, also the Teespring stores is there if you're wanting to keep yourself warm for what's left of winter, or if you want to get something for a friend or family member just to bless us, while at the same time getting some awesome merch in the process. But that'll be it for tonight. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate the love and support you guys always show us. Stay safe and blessed out there. Good night. God bless you guys. And until next time, this was JDQ with the crew of Vision Eye View TV. Out. Love you guys.